Hey guys, it's 604 Comics here. Thank you again for joining me for another statue unboxing. Today I have the Catwoman premium format figure from Sideshow Collectibles. This is the exclusive version, and as you can see, it is based off of the artwork of Stanley Art Germlau, who I think is an incredible artist. So here it is. This is just the box, and we see that we have Catwoman on the front there. It's pretty simple. The skyline of Gotham in the background. And it just wraps around three sides of the box, and on the back we have the Catwoman neon sign logo with the 9 cat scratch marks signifying 9 lives, and that's pretty much it. I'm going to go ahead and open it up and show you guys what is inside, so stick around. And here's Catwoman out of the box. Here she is. She's still sealed up and uncovered, but I just wanted to focus and feature this base right here. This was a much bigger and much larger base than I thought it was going to be, and I think it is really an incredible base. This is probably right up there with the Joker base. There's a lot of detail. You can see the stone tiling on the top, and there's these crack marks that you can see here. At first I thought bits like this was chips and damages from when it was being shipped, but upon further inspection, it seems like these chips are all close to areas where there's cracks in the tiles, so that makes me think that this was actually a intended design of the sculpt. And then on all four sides you have the lion's head, which again are really well detailed. You can see there. All the lion's heads are the same, but the fact that Sideshow put a bit more attention into designing the base makes me that much more satisfied that I made a good purchase with this Catwoman. So here it is. This is the base, and I'm just going to flip it over and show you what is on the underside, because this thing is heavy. And here is the underside of the base. As you can see, Sideshow Collectibles Catwoman premium format figure. This is number 60 of 2,000 made of the exclusive version. I can't remember how many of the regular version they made. I want to say they made 3,500, but like I said, this is the exclusive, and I think I'm actually going to be surprised because I can't remember what the exclusive was. I ordered it so long ago, but let's go and find out what it is. Starting off with this top thing here, and it is her right hand. So nothing too fancy about that. Got a hand there, and I'm just gonna put that aside. There. Next is her face. Let's save that for later. Next is another hand, I think. This is her right hand again. So it looks like she's supposed to be holding something. Her hand's in a little grip there, so we'll find out what that is. But I'm gonna guess that's the exclusive, a switch out hand. This is This is a bag of treasures. Let's see if I can show you that in a little bit better quality. It's her bag of goodies. Inside we got some purple gems, which I am going to assume are supposed to be amethysts. So that's a little thing there, and that's just some styrofoam. And this is a little plastic wire, but the rest of this thing is sculpted. So that is what she has stolen for the night. And this piece here is a black cat. And that's what it looks like. Nothing too fancy. Happy that they didn't just go with a crap sculpt. They put like at least an hour's worth of detail into this. So that's pretty good. That one's going to stand in the base. As you can see, there's a peg there. And I think these last two pieces are the head. So let's reveal the body. So here is the Catwoman body. She is dressed. I'll give you a better look later, but that is what it looks like. There's no head, there's no arms, but there are legs and there are pegs. So that is the body there. Oops. And I think we've got two heads for this exclusive. And this is what the first head looks like. That's Selina Kyle there. Sorry guys about this camera action. I'm trying to do everything with one hand holding the camera and one hand revealing everything else, but bear with me. There is Selina Kyle with a really nice paint job. The eyes, that left eye looks a little bit weird, but if you tilt it to the side, it doesn't look that bad. But there she is. There's Catwoman with her goggles, and this whole thing is sculpted, even the goggles, so there's no leather pleather material. I'm satisfied with this, like the bangs covering her face there. Little smirk. So there is the first head, and then this is the second head. Okay, so there is the head. Not much different except she's got the goggles on. Again, it's all sculpted. None of it is leather. But immediately the first thing I notice is if you look in her mouth, there's a little gap, a little gap there if I can get it to focus. But anyways, looks like the sculpt wasn't perfect. And it looks like she's missing a tooth in there. That might be a better shot. So I'm not entirely happy about that. But other than that, I think it's okay. I actually like the other head better, so that's a good thing that this flaw is on this one. But I'm going to see what I can do about that, whether I can get a new head replaced from Sideshow. But there we go, two heads, one body. Alright, so that was the unboxing. I'm going to go ahead and put it all together and show you what she looks like on the stand. Stick around. So here's Catwoman on the base. I've put her cat in place, and she's still missing a couple of arms and a head, but let's just go ahead and show you a little bit of the detail of the body. The whole bodysuit here is a leather pleather material, and I'm not quite sure, but this zipper looks like it might be a functional zipper. She is really skin tight in this costume, so I'm not going to fiddle around and try to see if that is a functional zipper, but I'll do some research on the internet and see if it is. But there it is. She's in her skin tight latex Catwoman suit, and it is a really, I think it's a really nice fit. I bet there's going to be people on the internet that that bought the statue that are going to complain that it's not as tight in the butt area, but it's the butt area. It's not going to be seen a lot because most of the time you're going to be featuring the statue head on. But you can see that the seams are pretty nice. The stitching here is really well done. The collar, I could have gone for a color that was a little bit higher, but it's still a really nice costume nonetheless. There is her chest and her skin tight suit all the way down to her boots, which are really nice. I'm guessing if I was a girl, I would think these boots would be something that I would want. They look like really nice boots. Oh, look, styrofoam. Girls, you can let me know if I'm right or not. But there it is, and the cat is standing right there. There's a peg in here that connects her to the base. There's a peg on the cat that connects that to the base, and this is the only way the cat will sit on the stand. You can't have the cat facing anywhere else because the peg is shaped for that hole so that it's in this position. And this one's just freestanding. There's nothing connecting this leg to the base. So there it is. There is Catwoman without a head and without any hands. And here are all the pieces. I forgot to show this piece. This is her left hand holding her whip. This was in the same compartment as the base, so I just didn't show that off. But as you can see, 2 heads, 2 right hands, bag of jewels, and let's go and put on her normal cat scratching hand first. And it just goes on like this. Whoop, you heard that. It's a pretty strong magnet. Snaps on like that. See if I can make sure everything is always in focus. I'm going to go and put on her whip hand. Okay, so there she is with her whip hand, left hand attached. The one thing I don't like about this whip is that it is too heavy. As you can see, a lot of it rests on the base, and that's because it's not light enough for it to suspend in the air. And I would have actually preferred a whip that wasn't as long. As you can see, it goes around the base once, and then it kicks up at the end. So those are just 2 minor gripes I had about the whip. Other than that, it's just a minor complaint, but yeah, would have preferred a shorter whip and something that was more lighter and easier to suspend in air. Otherwise, it just looks silly on the ground on the base there. But she's got 2 hands on, her left hand with the whip, right hand with nothing, and now she needs a head. So I am going to put on her goggle wearing head first, because that's the one I'm not going to be displaying. And it just pops in place like that. And there you go. There is Catwoman, goggles on, hands free, ready to go on the prowl. And there you can see what she looks like. It's pretty nice, I have to admit. I would have preferred, like I said, a higher collar, but I think it's fine. And I think she looks pretty good there, but I bet she would look even better after the heist. So let's go and take out her right arm, put on this one, and it just snaps into place like a magnet. Notice her hand is already, her fingers are already in place to hold her bag of jewels, and we'll just go ahead and put that on like so. If I can see, there we go. And there she is holding her bag of amethysts, which I think is a nice touch there. And of course, she's already stolen her jewels, so she no longer needs to put on her goggles, and she can let loose and enjoy the fruits of her labor. So let's put on the head that I'm going to be displaying it with the most. And there we go. And there's Selina Kyle, goggles off, jewel stolen, cat by her side. Another Sideshow premium format figure from the DC line. This is Catwoman. And I'm not going to get into too much detail about the body. It's pretty much all wrapped up in leather, pleather, latex. Nice boots, great base. I'm not sure how I'm going to display her because she looks sideways, so I can't really display her front on because then you can't see her face. So I'm gonna have to figure it out. On the box, I think she's sort of like that, but then it's kind of plain in the back, so I'll figure it out. But there you go, that is the unboxing and reveal of the Sideshow Collectibles Catwoman Premium Format Figure Exclusive Statue. And this completes my Gotham City Sirens collection. I've got Poison Ivy, I've got Harley Quinn, and now I've got Catwoman, so I am a happy camper. And I'm just going to show you what they all look like together. And here's the complete Gotham City Sirens Sideshow Collectibles Premium Format Figure Statue Collection. Poison Ivy in the front, we have Harley Quinn on the right and Catwoman on the left. My collection is finally done. I'm so thrilled. And I just want to show you, this is the base. So like I said, Catwoman has a huge base, and I'm not even sure I can fit all three into one Best-of-Shelf, but I will do the best I can. Harley Quinn has the smallest base, and she's the lightest statue. Catwoman is the heaviest, but I'll figure it out. I'm a smart man. Thank you again for watching. This is 604 Comics. Please leave comments below and let me know what you think about the statue and whether you got it or not, and what you thought about the statue. And as always, I appreciate your support and the amount of time you put into watching these videos. I know they sometimes tend to be long, but I totally appreciate it, and I do these videos just to show off some of the cool things that I get. And I'll talk to you guys later. Take care and have a happy holiday.